Hey everybody, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system with records. I got some good records. I got an old video that I didn't post with some records. It was low in energy. Now, for your musical selection. Where was I? Okay, remember, I just want to say remember, with enough booze you can face anything, except with enough booze, if you drink too much, and then you got to face the thing about when I made that video. But there, the records will be in it. I got a piece of art. Okay, I did a painting the first time in a long, long time. And why did I do the painting? Well, I'm doing a build-up for a show about dinosaurs. Okay, and it's an exhibit. Maybe I better back up because I've had a few Roscoe's Hop House Craft Ales. I went to Myers today. I bought a thing of Braunschweiger. I love that. I don't know what's in it, and I don't want to know what's in it. And I don't want to know how they go about getting the things that they put in it. But I like it. Okay. Been putting up a dinosaur exhibit, big bones. Okay. Been doing that. I've just got a few records. It's going to be a quick one today. Okay. But first, for those of you who are connoisseurs of fine film, and I know there's at least one of you out there, it doesn't matter. There it is, a 12-pack of Roscoe's. And I picked it up even though it was torn and falling apart. Conrad Brooks, Invasion of the Reptoids, and Zombie on the Loose. That's right, Conrad Brooks on Alpha Home Entertainment. Anyway, okay. Open it up and drink another one. I will, thank you very much. So I wanted to submit an idea that I had to management. Awesome. Now, right to the records. Were there any stories? They let me rip a door off the wall at work. That was fun. It was a door to nowhere. They built these walls years ago when they redid the place, and they put a door in. But then they changed their mind, and they took out whatever was behind it. Went away. It became a void. For an attraction that would help make the money and bring people in. If they make money, they hire me again to help out. Okay, so the idea was there's a big black, it's a big black box, and on the box, like a stand-up box, like bigger than it has to be because of the mechanism that is enclosed in the mysterious black box, like twice the size of, not tall, but just wide and deep, of a telephone booth, an old telephone booth. And on it says experience, because there's all sorts of things. There's like a thing that kids stamp. They have a thing, they get a piece of paper and they stamp it. They get a stamp of a dinosaur. There's interactive iPad things. There's all kinds of things for kids. So anyway, it's the big box. It says on the front, probably in neon, because I like neon, it's flashy, experience the bite of the dinosaur, okay? And then there's a window with like a little rubber thing with slits in it so you can't see inside. And you shove your arm in, and there's a big mechanical vise with teeth inside that snaps your arm right off. And not a void you could walk out into because you would fall down and hurt yourself. So they left the door, okay, so the door's always been an issue. And I got to tear it out with a hammer and pry bar, and that was fun. Okay, the first record is just like back in the times of the dinosaurs. Anyway, so here's the painting. Right there, there's the painting. That's what I'm using to submit to the management, my idea of the Experience the Bite of the Dinosaurs interactive display experience. Okay, now I think it's time to go on to the records. I went to Half Price Books today. Not only was it half price, well, that's relative. Not only were the records discounted, that's relative. It was 20% off. Okay, 20% off. Out of the 50-cent bin came the stack of records. Until I get to the end, and then there's some eBay records I'm going to go through. And here's the first one. It's an Asian. It's some kind of Asian, EMI Asian. I have no idea. 1970. I could read the date on it. 75. But what I could make 75. Close enough, 74. It says it right on the cover. Okay. Surprisingly enough, I found a sealed Avant-Garde copy of an Avant-Garde album, which I already have. Now, we're going to go right into these. I found a vein. I unearthed a vein of modern sound albums. And if you watch my videos, all 3 or 4 of you, you know Modern Sound made the most budget covers albums out there, I think, that I found. Anyway, I found a whole bunch of them in really good condition. Here's one. You've got your troubles. Everybody loves a clown. That's not true. Most people don't like clowns. This is a nice cover on a Ray Charles Singer's album, their Modern Sound album, I Can't Stop Loving You. That's the most boring cover in the world. Nobody would buy it except for me, Manic Mark, because I know there's going to be treasures on board that Modern Sound album. This is going to be good. 1, 2, 3. Get Off of My Cloud. Joe Bushkin album. 1, 2, 3. Get Off My Cloud. That's going to be great. They're not the real artist. It's studio. Another Modern Sound album. Disco A Go Go. Why are there so many small pictures on the front cover? Well, there's so many small pictures because the model they brought in has a panty line or a suntan problem, a sunline problem. She's wearing fishnet hose and a little red jumpsuit, but she's got this really awkward panty line or suntan line issue going on down there, and they paid for it, then they couldn't use it, so they had to use the really small photographs and try to make something out of it. On Phillips, some kind of, I have no idea. Anyway, go on. Honey, another great hits, like Little Green Apples and Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Daydream Believers on that too. Look, that's going to be so amazing that I bought 2 of them. There were 2 of them in the 50-cent bin. This could be fun. Trouble Man. This is an interesting cover. It's got, see, there you go. It's got a special like drop-down thing so you can see Marvin Gaye's boots. Here I am, Marvin Gaye. Here I am, Marvin Gaye with boots. This is also Modern Sound. It's curious though, because they actually print the name of some singer on it. Sandra Manning? Could be somebody. I don't know. I didn't look it up. There's a beautiful cover model on the cover of this album. Don't you think? Again, Modern Sound. Now, this looked good to me. It's Moonraker. It's the soundtrack album to the James Bond movie Moonraker. Shirley Bassey sings at least something. The title song. I found one of her albums. It's the most beautiful horn in the world. Did I just pick this up last week? I do with other things. Anyway, go on. A Doc Severinsen album, but he does covers of Fever and Monday. So this could be awesome. You can't sell Doc Severinsen short. I guess you could sell him short. What does that even mean? I have no idea. I can't remember. Buddy, I said Buddy last week. That was wrong. It's Bobby Hack. This record's worn, but for 50 cents I had to pick it up. It's the Modern Jazz Sextet with a terrific cover illustration. That's just a very bold and playful cover illustration. Gatling gun, the steamboat, Civil War cannons, dreadfully dull. I don't know why I picked it up. Here's a George Shearing album I don't have. It's one of those Capitol series with the cheesecake covers that he couldn't see because George, of course, as we all know, was blind. Here's another fabulous cover. Piano Sweethearts, Stan Freeman's Piano Date Book. Tangerine, it's an album that, you know, all the songs. The Teen Tones from a church practically within walking distance of me. I've blogged this record already, but I picked up another copy. Why? Because it was 50-cent day, 20% off 50 cents day at Half Price Books. The best of the Truck Driver songs on Star Day. That's a great cover right there. Picked it up because of the cover. Here's a hotel album, okay? It's the biggest and best and baddest of all Brazil. They don't say baddest, I added that. In South America, it's a... And last but not least, and I hope there's something good on this. Ooh, it's from the Kent County Public Library. I live in Kent County, okay? I rather like the painting. It looks like a man and woman eating breakfast in their bedroom, and there's a really tacky painting on the wall. Another Warren record, but with an excellent cover on the same label as the other jazz cover. Norgrain? That's bizarre. Bud Powell. I had one of his albums, now I have another one. There's two records. Music from the Movies by Raymond Duval with the same illustrations. One's from 1958, the other one surely 57 or 59, I would think. Both Raymond Duval. It doesn't even say on this cover. Yes, it does. Raymond Duval. I wonder if it's the same. What's the hell's the name? Some Enchanted Evening. Holy crap! It's the same damn album with two different covers. I happened to find it. One's stereo, one's mono. That's curious. Same illustrator, but different illustrations. No, it's the same illustration, but different type. Never mind. It's somewhat different, but not exactly different. Disprove a concept that certain categories of the trainable mentally retarded could not be trained musically. Holy crap. Zy Zitner and the Johnny Mann Singers. The Perfect Blend. This will probably be boring as hell, but I love the cover. It's 101 strings, show hits. Look at the babes. Look at the babes. Oh my God. Press out of Greenville, North Carolina. The Bridges Quartet. I have a number of albums by the Bridges Quartet. They made a bunch of them. I don't know if I have that one. That doesn't strike a bell anyway. Who's Miss Bonnie Guitar? I have no idea who she is. Is that her real name? It can't be. Bridges Quartet. Another Bridges Quartet album. Now that you are saved, what's next? I don't know. Designing Cloverleaf Freeway interchanges? Possibly. It's a classical guitar album. Hayden and Handel. Boring. What a boring cover. Come up with a more exciting cover, why not, Joe? Okay. Dance State with Sam Donahue. Why is Sam's name is so small? I don't know. Normally I wouldn't buy funk records, but it was 50-cent day at Half Price Books with 20% off, 50 cents. It looks like a funk record from the 1977s. The 1977s, the decade, the 1977s. Day of Wine and Roses with Don Costa and his orchestra. Okay. And yay, Arthur Lyman. I've got this one. This is one of Arthur's best albums, by the way. It's the Kings of Melanie. It's a local black gospel album. They're out of Dayton, Ohio. Ventures, Shaft. They cover Shaft, Peace Train, Thundercloud, whatever that is. I've got this record, and I've got 2 or 3 others in the series. These are great. These are great records. So they're kind of obscure. Lester Land plays Latin. Go Lester, yay! He probably hurt himself. He's too old to be jumping around like that. Dancing and Dreaming, the J. Norman Quartet. That could be interesting. Dance Party Number 1. I always pick up these budget dance party albums. You never know what you're going to find on them. George Wright at the Wurlitzer pipe organ. This looks like it could be weird fun. It's Perthy Face doing covers from Jesus Christ Superstar. That could be wild. Have I had this one in the past? I don't remember. It's Midnight Moods, Norman. A lot of records I got on eBay for, like, delivered for about 10 bucks. Okay, these records were part of a lot. Starting with Kissing Cousins, a couple of albums on Project 3 Total Sound. I've no idea. It's a Seagram Distillers, distributors, Burda. It's a private press wedding. Larry, right there, played their wedding. Paul Tripp. I had this album, I didn't like it, got rid of it. I don't know. It was just part of the lot. The soundtrack for Capricorn 1. As a kid, I always kind of liked that movie. It was kind of weird, sort of the conspiracy theory more. The Boston Pops in space. You see that all the time on eBay. Not going to be interesting. This could be interesting. It's Adventures in Sound and Space. I really don't have any idea. This looks like it could be awesome. Okay. It's a private press album. Look at these people are in apparently in a restaurant or a lounge they played at. I don't know if it's any good. It has to be good. It cannot be good. It cannot not be good. It's the Alley Cats. It's just a nice vintage cover, but when you look more closely, you realize that